Eco Church is run by Arosha UK. It's an international organisation which is about Christians who are passionate about the environment. They've introduced in the UK this opportunity for churches to join in with a scheme that enables them to very simply improve what they're doing around environmental issues.
I think Eco Church keeps us focused on the path. We were on that journey anyway, and when we looked into it, the award scheme was an important milestone in our journey.
A small group of us here in St Lawrence's were keen to be one of the pilot churches and sign our church up for Eco Church. We were just delighted when we heard that the diocese was working to become an eco diocese.
My three churches, Ironbridge, Crobberdown and Little Wenlock, have all been awarded our bronze awards. We have a fairly small deanery, so we're all in our deanery committed to achieve at least our bronze awards, so we can be an eco deanery.
Eco Church is a great scheme for churches to join in with thinking about how they can improve their environmental credentials across the board. It's divided up into 5 sections. We're thinking about our worship and teaching within churches. We think about our management of our church buildings and our church land, thinking about community and global engagement, and also lifestyle, individual lifestyle and corporate lifestyle.
About 8 or 9 years ago, the church had a massive refurbishment. The whole floor was taken up and we had underfloor heating put in and then a thick layer of insulation, and that's made a huge difference.
We have a part of our church that's left fallow for birds and insects and other wildlife, and we also engage with people like Sharing God's Acre and local environmental groups to encourage the community to be involved in ecology.
We have lay-led services every 4th Sunday, and a number of those will be developed too, focusing on appreciation of our environment, because if you don't appreciate it, you're not going to care for it. There's the sharing the thoughts and action plans about what can we as individuals do to combat climate change. At the moment, we're focusing on how we can develop the churchyard to be even more diverse in species of plants and animals, and introducing more wildflowers. So we've got, a lovely lot of campion, oxeye daisies, knapweed, all sorts of things are coming up now, which is good. And we've also got bird boxes, bat boxes, and up in the tower a couple of swift boxes, which have just been put in this year. The PCC took a bit of persuading, but the treasurer had looked at all the details and he said, yeah, I think this will work. And about 2 years later, he said, this has been the best investment the church has ever made. So not only is it eco, but it's also actually brought quite a lot in with the feed-in tariff.
So we would really like to engage with our local schools more, to maybe hold forest schools here, maybe to have more surveys, maybe to engage with our local community groups more, and to really form a little union of ecologists in the Gorge of Severn River.
It's a great way of identifying more people in your community to work with, because it has to be a community initiative, and we would not have achieved the E-Silver Award were it not for the community-wide activities within our village, and it was a great way of saying thanks to them and saying, look what you've done.
There are many passages in the Bible that talk about God's wonderful creation and about our need to steward it, particularly through from Genesis right through to the end of the Bible, and we really need to be taking that seriously. It's vital that we join in with this work and that we are seen to be joining in with it and celebrating God's creation as well as caring for it. No matter how big or small your church is and how many people you have attending, this is a very simple and easy way of improving what you're doing around the environment and integrating it into your church and your mission. So we would encourage you to join in with our Eco Church journey.